What is up, Not So Pro Football Talk? This is Vince the Prince here, along with AJ and Reed for an episode of Bats. Betting against the spread. It is week 15. I just say the little blurb right now since it's the beginning of the video. We are going to bet with BetUS, as you can see on the screen here. Let me go ahead and log in here. But make sure that you are 18 years or older in order to bet on BetUS, as well as if you feel like your picks during this video are good, bet with us and use the link down in the description to get your money multiplied by 125% for some free betting. So go ahead and hit that link down in the subscription. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and comment down below on how crazy or how horrible you think our picks are. So we'll get right into it here. We have a Thursday night game that probably would have looked good in the beginning of the season, but now it looks horrible. We got the Chargers here versus the Raiders, and miraculously, the Raiders are favored by 3 because of the freaking injuries. We got Herbert out, and now we just heard today we have Keenan Allen out for this game too. I don't know. I think I'm gonna go against the spread here. I still think the Chargers are good. They still have Austin Eckler. Maybe they'll do something. Josh Jacobs is not gonna play as of right now, so I guess give me the Chargers here.
See, what the hell? I have Justin Herbert, Keenan Allen, and Josh Jacobs, and this is just a horrible game, right? The Raiders don't even know what to do with O'Connell. I like Ian Stick. He has Austin Eckler. He got 8 targets last game. If they could do it again, they're going to win that game. I'll take the Chargers here.
I have no idea where I'm going to pick right now. Devontae Adams is banged up along with those guys. All the superstars are out of this game. We're just going to see a bunch of backups for the most part. Just to be against you guys, I'm going to pick the Raiders. But I don't know what's going to happen in this game.
Jeez. Okay, so we outweigh Reed here, but let it be known that Reed is voting against us today, apparently. So we'll see how that turns out for him. But I know this game for sure. I know who Reed's going to bet with. But we have the Minnesota Vikings and the Cincinnati Bengals here. Cincy is favored by 3.5. I mean, not too bad of a game. Just a team that put up 3 points last year to win the entire freaking game. And then the Cincinnati Bengals, who have been on fire. So I think I'm going to be voting with Reed here. Give me the Bengals. I think I like the way they're playing as of right now with Mixon, Chase, even without Joe Shiesty in the lineup. So give me the Bengals.
Dang, you know what? Browning's been looking good out there. The Bengals are on a 3-game win streak. It's kind of hard not to go with the Bengals, right? But these Vikings, they have someone behind center with the name of Nick freaking Mullins.
Your favorite quarterback ever.
I love Nick Mullins. I love this guy. Absolutely adore him. And then he's going to have Jay Jettis back in the lineup, the best wide receiver in the league. Dude, I'm going to go with my dark horse game here. My dark horse team. Give me the Minnesota Vikings.
All right, so I wanted to take the Bengals last week, but then AJ hypnotized me when he said the horseshoe with Indy, and I got all messed up. And I didn't pick him last week. I'm not making that mistake again. I'm definitely not making that mistake again against the Vikings. So give me the Bengals -3.5. Jake Browning's going to continue to look great, and they're going to look around and be like, why are we spending all this money on Joe Burrow?
Not yet.
I don't know, man.
Jeez. Reed has already left the building on Joe Burrow. He says he's a system quarterback.
Gone.
Alrighty, but that was the first game on Saturday, guys. Sorry, I did not announce that before we started picking on that game, but this is the second game on Saturday. Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Indianapolis Colts. Colts are favored by 1.5 here. AJ hypnotized us last week about the horseshoe. I think I picked before that, but still, he told the future. But I think this one is kind of a toss-up here. It's kind of like a straight pick 'em almost, but someone has to win by 2 points, and that team is the Colts. I don't think the way that they have been playing, they can do that. at this point in time. I think Pittsburgh's defense is still going to put up a good game. They're not going to let the Colts score too many points. I think I'm going to go with the Steelers for the upset. I think this is my week for upsets.
The Steelers look a lot better without their offensive coordinator there. So I like what they're doing. We have a lot of unhappy wide receivers over there in Pittsburgh, which I absolutely love. But Pittsburgh is the city of steel, right? And what does steel do? It bends. What does the Colts do? They bend into a horseshoe. Give me the Indianapolis Colts here. Minshew Mania, Zach Moss, another 9 targets, helping me win my fantasy football game.
All right. Wow. I still think I'm under some type of brainwashing right now. I'm gonna go with the Colts here. I've been picking with the Steelers for a lot of the times, but I'm also been picking with the Colts a lot of games also. So this is a hard game for me. I think the Colts are playing better football right now, and that's why I'm going to pick them.
Not bad, not bad. I am outweighed here. Colts are the pick for NSP. But going to that night game on Saturday. Ooh, 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 ooh. It's all right. But the Broncos versus the Lions. We got Russell Wilson going against Jared Goff. It's like an old NFC West matchup. These guys are just with new teams. So this should be interesting to watch since the last time that we've seen these guys play. One of them was in a different uniform. But yeah, so Broncos are favored by 4.5 here. I still don't like it.
Detroit is favored.
Detroit is
Oh,
favored.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Detroit is favored here. The Lions are favored by 4.5 here. Excuse my mistake. But I think I'm gonna go with the Broncos. I still kind of think that they're playing at a decent level here. The Detroit Lions still have not impressed me. So I think I'm gonna go just Broncos off of that.
Have you guys heard the saying that the shoe fits? Well, have you ever heard if the horseshoe fits? Get me the Denver Broncos here, going against Detroit with back-to-back horrific games, allowing teams who have no business competing with them, allowing them to compete. The Broncos, they're on a hot streak. Kansas City lost. Patrick Mahomes crying like a little child. Oh, dude, give me the Broncos, dude. There's men out there in Denver. Men. Give me the Denver Broncos plus 4.5.
Wow. Detroit has been on a losing streak where even when they have won a game, they have not looked good. Just got beat down by the Bears. I can feel a story for both of these teams, of the Broncos making a playoff push, but I could also feel that the Detroit Lions get back on track. So I'm going to take the Detroit Lions minus 4.5. I hate picking a NFC rival team, but I'm going to take the Lions minus 4.5.
Nice. Making it spicy. We have not agreed on any game here. Each one of us has picked against each other here. But we'll move on to Sunday. That's only the first 4 games, guys. It's going to be a great week. So Atlanta Falcons versus the Panthers. This one is probably not going to be that exciting. But I like the way Ritter has been playing. Falcons are favored by 3.5 here. I think I'm going to go with them. Carolina Panthers are still in tank mode to give the Chicago Bears that number 1 overall pick. So I can't wait for the draft. But yeah, guys, I'm going to go with the Falcons here. What do y'all think?
Screw Desmond Ritter. Let's talk about Bijan Robinson. I think that's the true story out there in Atlanta. He's finally getting unlocked. He's looking good, and the Falcons are still ugly, but they're a lot prettier than the Carolina Panthers. I'm going to go with the Atlanta Falcons here. Carolina is still trying to find themselves and what they are, what type of animal they are. I think they're right now, I feel like they're playing in Jacksonville. They're kind of confused, but give me Atlanta. I'm going to Falcons.
I can't find anything in me to pick the Panthers here. This is one of the matchups where they could potentially win, but I just don't see it happening. Give me the Falcons.
Not bad. So first game on Sunday, finally got one that I can put on the thumbnail. But we'll move on to another good game, in my opinion. We got the Chicago Bears, who have been playing pretty good. But we also have the Cleveland Browns, who nobody really expected to keep this going. But they are, and they're favored here by 3.5 points. So I think, this is just my opinion here, I think the Chicago Bears are going to win this game. I don't know why. I don't know how, but it's the first week of fantasy playoffs, and you guys who have Justin Fields, you're going to be very, very happy. So give me the Chicago Bears. I think Justin Fields goes off this game. Don't know how, but at least one rushing touchdown. You heard it here.
Wow. Or pissed off because they leave him on the bench. But not have not picked the Bears once this season. I'm not going to start now. Give me the Flacco Taco with the Cleveland Browns. They're looking good defensively. The Flacco Taco is a supreme. I'm going Cleveland Browns -3.5.
Okay. Give me them brownies. I don't like the Bears. I don't like what they have going on over there. I've heard a lot of Bears fans like, we just need to build around Justin Fields. I'm like, absolutely not. You guys need to draft a quarterback and stop having a terrible quarterback play in that franchise. Give me Brownie the elf.
Not bad, not bad. I am out Wade here. So the Browns are NSP's pick for this week. But we'll go on to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the Packers. Reed, give us your spin on this one.
All right, so the Green Bay Packers are still a banged up team since the very beginning, and I'm hoping that a couple players like Jair can come back and help solidify that backfield. I have no idea. We are favored -3 points. I definitely think this is one of the games when we were walking into these 5 games that we could have lost. Now losing against the Giants, there's no room for error. I think that the Green Bay Packers are going to lock it in my opinion, and we're going to win by 3. But it is going to be a tough game after how we looked last week. But give me the Packers -3.
Wow, the Green Bay Packers to me are it's kind of like that girl that you take home that's all dolled up, looks real nice, and then she wipes off her makeup, and you're just like, "What the hell did I do?" Right? I feel like that's Green Bay Packers. We saw a little bit of that this past game. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they need to show out. We need Rachaad White to score abysmal points. We need Mike Evans to come back, and they need to win games to win that division. I think Tampa Bay Buccaneers, I had this as a loss to the Green Bay Packers in the last stretch, and I'm going to stick to it. Give me Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It's going to be a hard-fought game.
Not bad, not bad. I think I'm in agreement here with AJ. I'm going to go with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, but only because of the reason
Whenever you
that I
guys bet
saw.
against, whenever you guys bet against the Packers,
Hey,
both of you, I win. Thank you so much.
hey,
Hey, the
man, all I
Packers don't
know.
lose in December. Remember.
Oh, okay.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. I was like, all I know is that December streak is over. There's nothing, any juju here that
Time to
says
start
that
a
we're
new
gonna
one.
be wrong.
New
I
streak.
guess so. I guess so. But yeah, I just think the Green Bay Packers did not play well this past week. I think they have too many injuries to overcome here. Yes, they have guys who are playing good, even though they're not the solidified starters as of from the beginning of the season. But I just don't think it's going to be enough because I think the Buccaneers have it a little bit more down on who they are. So give me the Bucks. That's NSP's picks for this week. But next game here, Houston Texans versus the Tennessee Titans. At this point in time, when we are recording, we do not know if CJ Stroud is going to play, but the Titans are here favored by 2.5 points. I think the Houston Texans are another team that has too many injuries to overcome here. I don't know who is going to be at quarterback, but if it's Davis Mills, I do not believe in him because he has not played in a long time. So give me the Titans here because of Derrick Henry. I'll let some of you guys elaborate on that. I sent it in the group chat today.
Way to kick a team while they are down. The Houston Texans are dealing with tons of injuries, including their star quarterback. All their wide receivers are gone. And then to top it all off, the Tennessee Titans are going to be wearing their Houston Oilers jerseys on. What the disrespect of wearing the Oilers uniform going up against Houston while they're injured. I absolutely love it. I think Derrick Henry is going to run all up and down that D, finding those TDs in the end zone. He's going to have a day, and I need him to have a day for my fantasy football team. Houston Texans, I picked you up off the waiver wire because of your awesome schedule, but football is a two-way sport. The defense cannot cooperate when the offense is that hurt. Give me the Tennessee Titans here, -2.5.
Yeah, I think this is an easy game to pick here. The Houston Texans just have too many injuries and too many key positions for that offense to be able to flow. Give me the Tennessee Titans, whether or not CJ Stroud starts.
Not bad, not bad. You guys have any takes on how many yards Derrick Henry is going to get this game? I sent a tweet earlier for those of you who are listening and watching. Derrick Henry has gone for 211 yards, 200 some yards, another 150 yarder, and then 120 yards this past year against the Texans in the last four matchups. So, any idea of what he's going to do this week?
I don't know because those times he did have to share the ball with Spears, and I know this is his backfield, but hey, you know what? It's the Oilers uniform. I feel it. I'm gonna go 131 rushing yards, just rushing.
Not bad, not bad. I think maybe like 160 yards total. Yeah, I think he's gonna have like one or two catches, but majority of it is gonna be rushing, and he's gonna feast. But as my computer glitches out here, we'll go on to the next game here: the New York Giants versus the New Orleans Saints. I mean, I don't know why they're disrespecting the Giants here because the Giants have been playing phenomenally. Not phenomenally, but they've been playing pretty good. So the Giants are not favored here. The New Orleans Saints are by a total of 6 points. Yes, this one is in NOLA, but I just feel like the Giants have been playing pretty good. The Saints, they put up good numbers. They have a good offensive scheme as of now. But I think the Giants have a chip on their shoulder. I think that whole team is grooving and moving with Danny. What do they call him? Cutlets DeVito. So give me the Giants here. I think they cover this even if they don't win this game.
Well, DeVito's GM just put Jordan Love swimming with the fishes with his new cinder block shoes. It was an awesome game to watch, but 6 points, that's too much for the New Orleans Saints. Are we really that impressed with that team? I'm not. And I don't know what Derek Carr is doing over there, but New York Giants, I think they found themselves a little something, a little spark, and he's dealing with absolute garbage out there in his team besides Saquon Barkley. I want to go with the New York Giants. I don't think they win this game, but I don't think they lose by 6.
Yeah, I'm kind of agreeing with AJ. I think the Saints win, but the Giants will at least cover. Give me the Giants.
Not bad, not bad. Moving on to another New York team who is not favored here. We have the New York Jets who just came off a big win against a hurt Texans team. So the Jets are facing the Miami Dolphins, and we just saw the Miami Dolphins not play so good against another New York team who we just talked about, the Giants. So they gave up 14 points late in that last 3 minutes of the fourth quarter. If you did not watch that game, go watch the highlights. It was pretty awesome. But yeah, Danny DeVito's doing good. But I just don't think Zach freaking Wilson is going to be that good against the Dolphins. I just don't know why. I think maybe it's because it's in Miami. He's not going to have that same swagger that he had. But I still don't know if I want to take the Dolphins here. They're favored by a whole 9 points. And last week, I think they were favored by like a whole 8 points. And no, a whole 14 points. Sorry. And I just don't know. I don't know if I can take them anymore, but I think I still am. So give me the Dolphins. I don't like this pick, but I just trust them a little bit more than I do the Jets.
The Dolphins did me wrong this last game. The New York Jets surprised me this last game. I don't like that spread. I want to pick Miami, but we've seen without Tyreek Hill, this offense goes all out of whack. Until I know further more about his injury and how he's going to be playing, which I do believe he's going to be playing, I'm going to go with the New York Jets here. I don't think the Dolphins are capable of covering that spread with a team that actually fights back.
I think the Jets are more than able to cover this spread. They have a great defense, and I think that Zach Wilson gives them the best chance to win games. I still think Dolphins will win. I'm hoping they win because I need the Jets to have a good pick. But I think Jets can cover this.
Alrighty, seems like you're going with the Jets there, Reed. I got you down for that one. I'm out Wade, and the Jets are the pick for NSP this week. We have this 49ers game versus the Cardinals for the NFC West. AJ, give us your spin, my man.
Guys, it's Brock Purdy, dude. This dude is something else. Check down Merchant, handoff King, whatever you want to call him. I know everyone saw him throwing dimes out there to Debo Samuel, Brandon Ayuk these past 3 games. I don't know what else you guys want him to do. I don't know. But the 49ers are going into Arizona, another divisional game, and Arizona is just that type of team. Like if they're a human, right? If they're a person, they have that face that you just want to hit. You just want to hit them, right? I don't know if I'm just visualizing Kyler Murray right now, but hey, Call of Duty's in full effect. I have no faith in the Arizona Cardinals this upcoming week going up against San Francisco. San Francisco, please start giving Jordan Mason the ball a little bit more. Give Fred Warner a rest. Give Nick Bosa a rest. That's the only way they cover this spread for the Cardinals. But I know Shanahan, he's not going to do that. Give me the San Francisco 49ers.
I'll also be taking the Niners minus 13. I think there's not a whole lot I need to say here.
I just have a feeling like I really want to take the Cardinals, but
Bad
I
mistake.
don't think I am. Just give me the 49ers. I think they're the safer pick here, but there's something in me that is telling me that this is not going to go
It's like a
their way.
1% chance that like the
Yeah.
49ers just come out a little slow and then they're not able to put up enough points, but they'll be fine.
Hopefully, we'll see. But we're getting right here to the second mid-evening game: Washington Commanders versus the Rams. The Rams are favored by a whole whopping 7 points here. Um, in my opinion, I don't think they're gonna do it, but I still am gonna go with them. I think the receiver core there is playing well. I think when they give their running backs the ball, whoever's going to be playing majority of the snaps there, most likely going to be Kyron Williams, but uh, could be a little bit more of the other guys too to give him a little bit of rest. But we did hear their coach, his name is escaping me right now, but they said that they're going to put Williams in there a lot more because their offense runs through him and they do good when he's in. So I think I'm going to go with the Rams here. Do I think they cover the 7 points? I'm not 100% positive, but I just think they're the hotter team right now.
Personally, I think Sean McVay is full of it. But when you have a team that is looking to as average as a team total for 28 points this upcoming game, you know it's going to be high scoring. Now, can Washington keep up with that? I don't think so. I'll definitely go under on the points for them, which is 20 and a half. So give me the Los Angeles Rams covering 7 points. I think their wide receiver core is looking really good. Kyron Williams is looking great. Everything's looking good, you know, besides the head coach.
Gotcha. I'm gonna take Commanders here. I think it's gonna be a little bit of a shootout. And I like Sam Howell putting up some good points. So give me the Commanders.
Not bad, not bad. So Rita's going against the grain here. We got another game that I'm surprised about on the spread. The Dallas Cowboys versus the Buffalo Bills in Buffalo. The Bills are favored by 2 here. This one is very, very confusing to me. I don't know what BetUS is talking about, and I'm wondering if the other betting apps are also in this. But the over and under is 50.5 here. So they think that this game is going to be a crazy one. Uh, but I just think I'm more confident in the Cowboys at this point in time. Yes, they haven't been playing that good of teams. They just put a hurting on the Eagles, but the Eagles did not look like themselves. They're attacking themselves basically. But this one's not in Arlington. This is not at AT&T Stadium. It's not in Jerry's World. So I could see why the Bills have a favorable point spread here, but just give me the Cowboys. I think they win this game.
Okay, yeah, I like that too, but it just scares me seeing spreads this close, seeing the Cowboys as underdogs in this game, just because they beat the Chiefs. The Chiefs aren't that powerhouse team that we're used to anymore. So I'm going to go with the Dallas Cowboys. I don't want to explain further into this. I feel like it's kind of obvious. I'm going to go Cowboys here.
I like both of these teams. I think the Cowboys are one of the best teams in the NFL right now. I think the Bills are finding their stride. And like 2 weeks ago, I was talking crap about the Bills, but I just have this feeling that they're going to make a playoff push. But Dallas at +2, the underdog, that's just hard to take. So I have to take the Cowboys here.
Not bad, not bad. So we're all in favor of the Cowboys here. We'll move on to the Sunday night game. So Baltimore here should be a good one, I think, against the Jaguars. They are favored by 3.5 here, but this one is down there in Duval. So it kind of scares me because I feel like when the Jacksonville Jaguars play down there in Florida, I think they play pretty good. But I still think I'm going to go with the Ravens here. I think they are the hotter team at this point in time. I need Lamar Jackson to go off this week. And that's what I'm riding on. So give me Lamar and them Ravens. I think they figure it out. And Odell Beckham is probably going to have a pretty decent game along with Isaiah Likely.
I think Jacksonville Jaguars have a lot to figure out themselves. They're having the over under at 42 points. I don't think it's going to be that exciting. I'm going to go with the Baltimore Ravens here. Getting the 3.5 points. I just think they have a lot more firepower than Jacksonville at this moment.
I like it. I think the Baltimore Ravens are the most complete team in the AFC. I'll take them easily, plus 3.5, minus 3.5.
Bad, not bad. So I see this game down here, the Kansas City Chiefs versus New England Patriots. It says 1 p.m. So I don't know why BetUS has been doing this lately, but they've been having these picks way, way below down here in the order. So Kansas City Chiefs versus the Patriots is a 1 o'clock game Eastern time, 12 o'clock Central time, and so on and so on. Kansas City Chiefs are favored by 8.5 here after they lost to them Buffalo Bills. They're going up against the Patriots though. Decent defense. Kansas City's been struggling. I feel like New England's been playing, I guess, a tiny bit better on offense, but yeah, I guess I'll do it. Give me the Patriots. I don't know.
What?
I don't know what I'm
Oof.
thinking here, but I just do not believe in the Chiefs at all at this point in time. Yes, they are still a good team, but I feel like they're very dysfunctional. Yes, they're going to be angry after last week's game, but I feel like playing over there in Foxborough, weather might be bad. I think I'm just going to lean the Patriots here. So 8.5, I think is too much. Give me the Patriots.
I want to stick with the Kansas City Chiefs here. I can't stand the Chiefs, but I can't stand the Patriots either. I don't think they have anything going on for them. What's the need of winning here? I think the story is set on Bill Belichick. The story is set on Mac Jones. I mean, what else do you do here? I think you just save. You can't just save your talent. They're all hurt. All your young talent's hurt. So give me the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a statement game for the Chiefs where they blow out the Patriots and then we come in on Monday. We're like, the Chiefs are back. They're going to be their Super Bowl favorites, etc., which is going to be untrue. But I think they have a convincing win here. It makes us all think that for a little bit.
Not bad, not bad. Pretty good there. So the Kansas City Chiefs are the pick for NSP here. And now we have the Monday night game. The Eagles versus the Seahawks. I think this one is going to be pretty good. The Eagles are favored by 4 here. You guys know I'm going with the Seahawks, but I just think after last week's game and after the past few weeks, especially with the Packers losing this past week, I think the Seahawks want to go ahead and win this game. They need to win this game if they want to make the playoffs. So I think they do it here. I think it's going to be a gritty game. Eagles are licking their wounds, and I think the Seahawks are going to take advantage of that. So give me the Seahawks.
I'm actually going to go with the Seattle Seahawks here. Yeah, I don't like it, but the Eagles, I mean, they're getting exposed. And one thing's for certain, the Seahawks, they're a team that's going to punch back, right? You hit them, they're going to hit back. Doesn't matter how hard it is. These guys are going to come scrappy, right? Philadelphia Eagles winning more than 3 points, I don't think so. I think it's going to be a close game. I want to go with Seattle Seahawks here.
I'm going back and forth inside my head right now. I think Seattle will keep it close, but I just feel like Philly's just they're tired of it. Like that locker room is tired of the losses. They want to come out and just dominate this game like they used to. I'm gonna take the Eagles -4. I just think they're gonna come out wanting it even more than the Seattle Seahawks are going to.
Not bad, not bad. So Seattle Seahawks are NSP's pick there. But like we said in the beginning of this video, guys, if you like the way we bet, go ahead and bet with us. Hit that link in the description. Get your money multiplied by 125%. Make sure you are 18 years or older and you are betting responsibly. But other than that, guys, are you guys excited for week 15 and the first week of playoffs in fantasy?
No, everyone's hurt.
I think it'll be fun.
Yeah, guys, we'll see how it goes. And until next time, guys, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, keep following us on all the content we're putting out. And of course, as we always say, guys, keep on grinding.